Just a little over 2 weeks away from the midterm elections, and there is a lot on the line. Polls show voters are most concerned about the economy and how inflation is impacting them. Now, today is the 5th day of early voting here in North Carolina. New data showing so far just over 300,000 people have cast their ballots at a one-stop early voting site. Mecklenburg County makes up 2% of all ballots cast. And early voting kicking off in South Carolina today. And WCNC Charlotte's Lexi Wilson joining us live from a polling location there in York County. So, Lexi, this is actually the first year that South Carolina is allowing early voting.
Well, that's right. Previously, you had to have an excuse as to why you couldn't vote on Election Day. But in May, Governor Henry McMaster signed a new law that changed that process. And today it's really been a steady flow, and we have not seen really any lines, which is one of the main reasons why a lot of people came out today to early vote. South Carolina voters eager to make their voices heard Monday.
It's just important that we do our part or we can't complain later.
How are you? Early voting new to the Palmetto State.
Very easy, no wait at all.
After a law passed this year, allowing voters to cast their ballot 2 weeks ahead of Election Day.
It's classified as early voting this year rather than the absentee balloting in person that it was 2 years ago. So no longer do they need to have that valid reason to come out and vote early.
Todd Portman is the supervisor for this Fort Mill polling site. He says today they expect about 700 voters. Voters like Chelsea Paget, who's expected to have her baby within the next few weeks.
What I have going on with my life, I just wanted to come out early and just make sure that it's cast and make sure that, there's nothing that can prevent my vote from not being counted.
The South Carolina Election Commission says in the June election, 125,000 people voted early in the state, which is about 16% of all ballots cast. The turnout expected to be higher this time around.
There might be a bit of a learning curve as local board of elections offices are doing this for the first time, training poll workers for the first time. But I would expect the number of glitches would be few and far between.
And early voting centers are open every day except for Sunday, and those hours are going to be 8:30 in the morning to 6 p.m. And the last day you can early vote will be November 5th. Reporting live in Fort Mill for WCNC Charlotte, I'm Lexi Wilson.